Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nur Sharfa Amni binti Sayuti. So today I'm going to present to you about my computational thinking in mathematics for my heuristic presentation. Heuristic is a process or method. In maths, a heuristic is a method that is used to solve a math problems. Students need to use heuristic or problem-solving methods to manage problem sums and word problems. So in this time, we will use a non-routine math problems. Non-routine problem is a complex challenge that demands some level of creativity or originality to solve is considered a non-routine test. So, non-routine situations frequently lack an obvious solution strategy. These issues can frequently be remedied in a variety of ways. So before I started, let me explain there are three types of question level that I will show it to you about the non-routine problem solving in maths. So they are easy, medium and hard level. So let's start with the easy level first. A farmer harvested vegetables in his farm. He left 1/4 of it at home for his family's consumption and sold the rest in the market. If the vegetables he sold weighed 1/2 kilograms, how many kilograms of vegetable did he harvest? So before we solve the answer, we have to find a way or steps to solve the problems first. So what we have to look at first? First, we have to know what is asked in the problems. So in the problems, they ask for the weight or kilograms of vegetable that the farmer harvested. Second, what are the given facts? They give the facts where the weight or kilograms of vegetables that the farmer harvested. And for C, which is operation need to be used? In this non-routine question, we use the addition operation. So for the next step, what strategies that will be used in these problems? We will use the fraction models and guess and check models. So for the next, we have to draw three types of rectangle so that we can draw the fraction model in this rectangle. So for the first rectangle, we didn't separate the rectangle into any part. It was a full rectangle and it was a total weight of the vegetable. And for the next, it is about 1/4 of the vegetables. So we separate the rectangle by 4 parts and we only shaded one region at the rectangle. And for the next, for the 3/4, we shaded the 3 parts over 4 parts of this rectangle. So, as we see, 3/4 are equal to 7, 1/2 vegetables. So, what can we conclude in this? If we multiply or if we add 2, 1/2 plus 2, 1/2 and plus 2, 1/2 is equal to 7, 1/2 kg. So, it means that 1/4 is equal to 2, 1/2 kg. So, the question asks us to find how many kg that he harvested the vegetable, right? So, we have to find the answer, which is 7, 1/2 kilogram plus 2, 1/2 kilogram. 2, 1/2 kilograms is 1/4. So, if we add the 7, 1/2 plus 2, 1/2, we will get 10 kg. So, the total weight of the vegetable is 10 kilogram. So, in this non-routine problem, we have used the computational thinking concept. So, let's look what kind of city concept that this problem has been used. So for the first, it is decomposition, because we break the question into a model fraction drawing so we could understand it better. And for the pattern, when we represent the fraction drawing, we use the different color so we can identify the information better. For example, we use the color blue and the purple color so that we can differentiate which part of fraction is the color R. And for the next is algorithm. We solve the question step by step, which at first we draw the model of the fraction and then we did the mathematical equation to get the answer. So next, we move to the medium level question. There are 30 animals in a farm. Some are sheep and some are chicken. If there are 100 legs in all, how many chicken and how many sheep are there in farm? Next, let's look at the use step to solve the problems. So for the first, what is asked in the problems? In these problems, we have to determine the number of chicken and sheep in the farm if the total of legs are 100. And for the next, what is the given facts? In these problems, the total numbers of legs of chicken and sheep is 100 is a fact. And next, which operation to be used? In this problem, we use multiply, which is multiplication, and addition to use in these problems. And what strategies to be used? We use make a table and guess and check solution to solve this kind of problems. So, to solve this question, firstly we have to make a table. We have to list sheep, chicken, and legs. And in this table, we have to guess as many as we can until we get the right answer, which is 100 legs. As we see, we have 4 trial until we get the right answer. So, for example, if we get the wrong answer, we have to guess for another number until we get the right answer. So, at the last column, as we see that 20 sheep are multiplied by 4 because sheep has 4 legs, and chicken in this farm at the 4th column it has 10 chicken. So the 10 chicken are multiplied by 2 since chicken has 2 legs. So it is equal to 20. So the total of legs of sheep and chicken in the last column, which is 80 legs of sheep and 20 legs of chicken. If we add the 80 legs and 20 legs, it will equal 200 legs. So for this answer, to get 100 legs, the total of animal that we should have is 20 sheep and 10 chicken. So let's look at the city concept that used in this kind of question. So for the first concept, this question use pattern. We know that sheep has 4 legs and chicken has 2 legs. So it makes us easier to determine the total number of chicken and the total number of the chicken and sheep's leg. For the algorithm, we use table as the first step. Then after that, we randomly guess the total of sheep and chicken. After that, we calculate the total number of the legs to get the right answer. And for the next, which is data representation, we use the table to represent our data for our guess and check so we can list all the guessing that we did and determine which one is correct. And last, for the decomposition, we broke down the question on the use step to solve problems by separating the facts given, detect what is asked in the problems, what is the operation we use, and our strategies of solving the problems. So it's easy for us to understand what we are gonna do to solve this question easily. Next, for the hard question. A father has to do 2 works to support his family. On the daytime, he works at a petrol station, and at the night, he works at the restaurant. His total salary per month is the product of the salary earned from his work at the petrol station and at the food store per day
amounting to 40B plus 600. The total of his daily salary is B plus 40. If his salary at the petrol station are 2 times than his salary in the restaurant daily, calculate the value of B and his salary working at the petrol station in a day. So, let's look at 4 ways to solve the problems. So first, we look what is asked in the problems. So in your problems, the value of B and the father's salary working at the petrol station in a day are asked. For the second question, what is the given facts? So in this context, we know that the total salary per month is the product of the salary earned from the father's work at the petrol station and at the food store per day amounting to 40B plus 600. And next, the total of the father's daily salary is in an equation with B plus 40. So next, which operation to be used? In this problem solving question, we use linear equation, multiplication, addition, subtraction, and also division. And for the D, what strategies to be used in this problem solving question in a non-routine mathematics? So, the strategies that we should be used is break it into a part and write an equation. So first, we have to make an equation. As we know, the father's salary at the petrol station daily is 2 times than his salary at the restaurant daily. So we put petrol station as 2x and restaurant as x. So, firstly we make the equation of the total of the father's salary in a day. And after that, we find the value of x. After we find the value of x, we get the x equal to 10 and x equal to 50. And we reject the number 10 and we only have the answer which is x equal to 50 after 10 is being rejected. And the reason why we reject the x equal 10 because if we substitute x into the equation that will tell us the value of b, the answer of b is negative, which is why it should be rejected because the value of b should be positive. So the answer is x equal to 50. And to find the value of b, we already find that b is equal to 110 after we substitute the 50 into the equation. And after we get the value of b, we find also the father's salary in a petrol station daily, which is 2x. So we substitute 50 into the x and we get the answer which is Rm 100 ringgit. So let us see the kind of computational thinking concept that we use in this problem solving question by a non-routine math question. Okay, so first, for decomposition, for example, we break down the question into smaller parts and solve it one by one, so we can easily answer the question. And for the next, which is logical reasoning, we reject the answer which is x equal to 10 because after substituting x to get the b values, we notice the b value is negative. So, if we put the b value to get the father's daily salary in petrol station, the value will be negative, so it is rejected. For the algorithm, we solve the equation first as the first step, which we simplify it. After that, we find the value of x. And next, we can finally find the value of b and the father's daily salary at the petrol station. For evaluation, after getting the answer, we check it and detect there are 2 answers and 1 should be rejected. Checking answer is important because it helps us to detect the flaws in our works. So in conclusion, it is important for us to apply the computational thinking in these non-routine math problems so that the students will understand better on how to do computational thinking works in mathematics. Non-routine problems in math is important because it prepares students for real-life problem solving. Real-life problems do not come with with prescribed steps on how to solve them. Students must think creatively and logically to solve them. Teachers should be able to encourage students to not just solve the non-routine problems in mathematics, but ask them on how they solve it can and how can they apply the computational thinking in this non-routine problem in mathematics.